think they're here.
Oh, I had the camera going the wrong way. Oops. Sorry, guys. Taj, what's up, Taj? Stoner Kitchen. What happened with the bus? Not much. I went to AutoZone to get the batteries. The battery that I bought yesterday wasn't strong enough. So I went to get some stronger batteries and they only had one. I have it in the back of the truck, but I think we need 3 in the system. So I'm waiting for AutoZone to get more. And then I'm gonna go buy 2 more, some new wires, and hook up 3 batteries with the jumper cables on the truck. That should be enough juice. If it's not a juice problem, then I don't know what it is. I did some work on the wiring for the starter and I did some troubleshooting, just could not figure it out. So now I'm just cleaning up the lot. I cut all the weeds. I'm knocking everything down one more time, making sure there's no trash or nails, bottles, anything sharp. Let me get this cut real quick. No, phone down. Phone down. What am I starting? Who said what? He's trying to start it to move it. Exactly. Nice day, beautiful day. I'm almost done with these weeds. Let's actually go take care of the long ones by the house. That's the most troublesome part of the yard. I got that corner taken care of. I got around the bus kind of taken care of. This is the last little bit right there. All right, give me like 2 minutes. right, that should be good enough. What's up, everybody? I need a still. I know. This one gets the job done though. I've been digging it so far. Portfolio is different from liquid cash, absolutely, 100%. Loaded in property, very, very broken cash. So, well, I mean, not yet, almost broken cash. So we're about to drop everything that we own for the dream property. It's going down, folks. It is going down. Yeah, facts. The cabin property will always be special, but there's a better one out there. We've seen it, we know where it's at. We're trying to lock it down. Let's go work on a different project. I think everybody that's gonna be here is probably already here. And I wanna do something a little more interactive, something that I can talk while I'm doing, you know? That way we can have a conversation. Let's take care of this fence. Seems to be the theme here at this property. Fences falling down in the neighbors' yards. We got another one. That's a nice board right there. This thing is heavy. And it's dropping all kinds of nails. We need to be careful. Just right here alone, look at those. There goes the battery. Yep. That's what I get for buying Ryobi. That's what I get. I don't think I brought the axe with me. Maybe I have the hammer. Shovel might work too. Shovel will definitely work. That is some old, heavy lumber right there. And it couldn't stand up to the rubble from the demolition. I'm loaded, says Taj. I wish I was. I wouldn't be stressing about this property so much if I was. I can't move that thing. That's way too heavy. That rock is bigger than I am. How the heck am I gonna move that thing? That's one way to do it. Shit. I think we might need to rent the excavator again. I think we're gonna have to grab that bobcat. No way around it. I was trying to save the money. There's no way I can move these rocks by myself. It's just not gonna happen. How you guys doing? I hope everybody's having a better day than I am. Honestly, having a good day. Just need things to go a little more right for me. Yeah, I don't think. Let's see if I can move that giant rock with this giant board. I cannot, in fact, move that giant rock with this giant board. Snap the board, the rock went nowhere. Damn, it's crazy. I'm gonna have to get the bobcat. Not cool. Very expensive. Very, very, very expensive. More than those batteries. It's a nice rock. It's a really nice rock. What's up, crew chief?
All right. What are we doing?
Wish I could tell you. What should we do, guys? What should we do? This project behind me obviously is not happening without heavy machinery.
Sorry.
So, what is the next thing on the priority list? Can't be the bus because we're waiting for the other new batteries. They didn't have any in stock. So I tried to clean up the yard. I cut some weeds. Now we're trying to fix this fence. But I can't move the rubble without a bobcat or forklift. Second pair of hands. Did we find land? Yes, we found land in Texas. We're locking that down as we speak. We also found land in New Mexico. I'm not gonna say where. It's very, 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 very expensive. We're doing everything we can to sell what we have, this property being one of our major investments. That way we can afford the new piece of property. What's up, Scotty? Yeah, so that's what we're doing here. We're trying to get this property in a position that we can sell it quickly. Just want to clean up the yard, build a small fence, hide the rubble, cover it with gravel, start the addition on the house over there, which we cannot do until we move the bus. Moving the bus has to be the first thing in line, and it's gonna cost us about $300 to $500 just to get it going. It needs brand new batteries, 3 of them. Whoa. Appreciate that. Yeah, send all the positive vibes that you can, because we need them. We need them now more than ever. We're gonna make it happen though. We're confident in this. We've never felt this good about something. This beautiful rock is going home with me.
Rock.
That is going home. Look at this. Almost 3 foot wide. Oh, my phone. That one might have done it, folks. That one might have broke the... Oh, yeah. Not good.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It could be worse.
This poor phone has had it.
Put it in the same spot that it was in.
Well, it is the softest spot on the ground. Need a new tripod. Take care of our backs. We're trying. Yeah, I should get the bobcat and not try and lift these. The second time you see me break the phone. It's been rough for the phone this week. Definitely need to upgrade the tripod.
Got you a rock.
Oh, it's fine. Look at this piece of flagstone. Yeah.
That's a nice piece.
That's going home.
Yes.
Hold the tripod. I want to shake the truck again.
Okay.
I just leave the tailgate down.
Oh. That's a serious pull right there.
get to this shit. Kind of.
Oh. This house was barely built with anything. Nails, nails. More nails. What are you trying to do?
I don't know.
Hold on.
I bet I'm off camera, aren't I? I sure am. Oh.
Hey, it's raining.
Oh, you lived in Clovis. Clovis is a nice area. That's a neat little town. I like it there a lot. They have that cool golf course next to that tiny zoo.
There's a tiny zoo. Any more nails? I feel like there should be a lot more nails out here. But I just found one.
Leave it.
Let me get this board, I guess. This is crooked. I have one more edge. Nice. These are really cool. I wish we could use them for something.
Right, good.
They got a bunch of nails.
Right in my way.
Did it make a difference? Oh, nice. Take it away. Burn it. Just kidding. I wish we could.
Putting lipstick on a pig over here. Is it getting better? Maybe a little bit.
Did someone say it's getting better?
Is it actually getting better? Probably not. Not until we get the big guns. We would have to move all this rubble,
What are we gonna do?
just enough to get the fence built. Probably nothing will happen.
So we have to like to our big. This just looks like a giant ball of concrete. This one here. It is a giant ball of concrete. That's why.
What do you guys think? Are these 2x12s worth saving? What's up, Rude? should we save these? They're real cedar, old wood. They have a nice patina to them.
Ooh, I like that word.
But oh, look at how many nails. Look at all those nails we'd have to take out.
Wouldn't it be the first time? Remember that time I had you build me a whole pallet thing?
You know who's good at taking nails out of wood? Will. That's a job for Will right there. Save them. All right, I'll save them. If anybody local wants them, let me know. There's plenty here. Probably a whole bunch more in that pile behind me. These are the good ones though. First come, first serve on the good ones. Make some really neat projects, crosses, garden beds, wooden boxes, coffee table, there we go.
That'd be really cool.
A lot of options with those things.
Antique looking.
Yeah, I'll save them. I'll save a bunch. Let me show you where we're at. Let me show you what the idea is here. What's up, what's up? See, I don't know if I can see that railroad tie and that railroad tie. I need to rebuild this fence really, really strong to hold all this rubble back. Then I'm gonna backfill this entire rubble pile with gravel. The front face is gonna be fencing as well, the same fencing as this back wall. But we need to clear enough debris to set more railroad ties as the post for the fence. Did that make sense? Did I describe that good enough? Look at all this rubble that we have to move. And a lot of it is just concrete with rock. It's either get the bobcat or grab the jackhammer. I do have a pretty strong hammer saw that might break that in half. And then if it's in two pieces, maybe I can move it after that. But yeah, I need to put a wall up and cover all this. That way I can backfill it. And then it should level out the property. Might be slightly elevated on this side, but that's okay. It'll be good drainage. If there is no rebar, true, very true. I didn't think about that. This is the rubble pile. We need to get this covered and hidden. We need to get this bus moved badly. So badly. And then once the bus is moved, I gotta build the addition off the front of this. Tie it into the existing roof. It needs to be tied to this house. It cannot be freestanding. So that's gonna be a challenge. I'm gonna have to cut back all of those joists and put a 2x10 header board across the house to attach to. That should be fun. Trying to, hey Connie. Connie says hi.
Hi.
Is this the new property? We bought this property a while back. It's been, I don't know, like 2 years now. We have this property and we have another property right next door, right behind that skate park right there. We have another one that we're trying to sell. We're trying to sell both of them and turn them into the dream property. We did find the dream property. We're trying to lock it down. We just need a little bit of extra cash, which I'm hoping is gonna come from this house right behind me. Big plans. Oh, that's a tire popper right there. Yeah, very big plans. Check this other property out. I always show you guys when I'm over here just because it's so close. But so this is the Firehouse. I'm starting to post more content about the Firehouse, but there was a fire on the inside of this building and it burnt down way back when. Half of the building, about as far back as the bus is right now, was unsalvageable. The back wall fell in the neighbor's yard, so I had to rent a bobcat last year and tear it all down. I don't know if you remember. That was right about the time that we started the cabin project. I think it was within the first week of the cabin project. And ever since then, this property's been sitting. We also own this property that I'm about to show you. It's just one block over, and it's a huge, huge commercial lot. We had big plans for this property behind me. We wanted to do a dog park with a dog wash. We wanted to do mini golf. food trucks. We were gonna do a community garden here on the back section because it's so easy to walk to. So many ideas, and it's commercial. We can have a business here, but we have bigger plans besides all this, and if we can turn this into cash to make the other bigger plans happen, I think I'd prefer that right now. This was going to be a fun project, but it wasn't our passion. The next property is our passion. That's the one we're trying to get. Yeah, the property we're looking at includes mountain property. So we will be back up in the mountains. It has everything that we want and need. So yeah, it would be really nice if we can get it. New Mexico, the bigger plans. Yep, we are planning on staying here. What's up, Gary? Yeah, missed you guys too. Missed you guys a bunch. Yeah, that's where I'm at with the bus batteries. That's a good battery according to the tester at AutoZone. I charged it all night. It charged up fully. But then we bought a brand new battery yesterday. We hooked both of them up together. And it turns out that the new battery that I bought from Walmart was bad. It wasn't even getting any juice, not enough juice to even turn on the lights inside. I took it back to Walmart and they tested it and said, oh, this is a bad battery. And I said, that can't be. I just bought it yesterday. So they gave me my money back, and we're gonna go with something a lot bigger. Unfortunately, a little more expensive, but yeah, they should work out, and we're gonna get 2 of those. I know, crew chief. Yep, we learned that lesson the hard way. I can't believe we got a dud right off the shelf. Oh well, that's what we get for buying cheap. Cheap is not always good. But I found some decent ones at AutoZone. Let me get your opinion. So at AutoZone, I found some Marine starting batteries. They're good to be outside. They have a very high crank. I think it's 1,000 CCAs, cold cranking amps, which is higher than most normal auto batteries. So do you think if I get 2 of those 1,000 CCA Marine batteries? Yeah, like Connie says, the AutoZone CCR. Yeah, if I get 2 of those, they are Marine. It says for RVs or boats. Do you think it'll work? They have the right terminals for what I need. The terminals would hook up to the wiring that's here, and they have a lot of cranking power. They're 120 bucks too. They're pretty low on the price. So I'm kind of concerned about that. Like, it's a good thing and a bad thing. I'm scared to buy cheap batteries again. Roll call says yes, that's what you want. I trust you, roll call. We're gonna give them a shot. I picked up 1 already, but they only had 1 in stock. So I think the guy said we might get more tomorrow, or Monday, he said. So I'm gonna go back and try and snag at least 1 more, maybe 2. We'll hook everything up with a 2-gauge wire, make sure all the connections are nice and tight. I also remember yesterday, if you were here, I'm not sure who was here or not, but we were having a no start, no crank issue. We could not get the starter to crank over. There used to be a wiring harness here. Do I still have the connectors? I don't think I have the connectors anymore, but I don't know if you can tell. I added some extra wiring. I added this connector and attached it to the wires that were going into the wiring harness. They're in the ground loom. They're run with the ground wire, so I'm assuming that all of those are ground, and I just ran them to a ground with a pole connector. Maybe that'll ground out the starter and the starter solenoid. I don't know. I don't even know if that's what they're for, but it was 2 purple wires and a white wire, and they each had a connector. The connector obviously wasn't connecting to anything down there except probably the top post of the old batteries. Yes, this is a diesel. It's a diesel, and it's a big one. It requires a lot of starting power. Let me put everything away. It's about that time that the skeeters are coming out. Did I heal up from the wreck? Yes, I am on my way to a full recovery. Definitely not 100%. Nowhere near where I was before the wreck. And that was only the half of it. There's a whole nother half that you guys don't know about that I can't really talk about right now. The wreck was the least of my worries. Let's just say that. That was probably the easiest thing that I went through 6 months ago. All right. Try again tomorrow. Solid day of work today. We got all the grass cut. We got the yard looking nice. Just waiting on new batteries, and then we can get this bus moved and start the addition. What time is it? 8:20. Dang it. It took longer than I wanted to. Is Alex still around? Of course he is. He's doing pretty good. I do need to go stop by and see him, say what's up. I also need to stop by and see my buddy Mossy. It's been too long. A lot of good friends here that unfortunately I've been neglecting because I've been so damn busy. That's life for you. I'll make up for it. That's my bad. I got you guys. I'll come see you soon. Putting all the tools away. Trying to make sure I get everything. This does not look any better than it did. This is gonna be rough. Definitely gonna need some sort of heavy machinery. And a place to dump all this. I'll figure it out. Sending us some good positive energy. Thanks. Sending it right back to you. Thank you guys. All right, let's check the bus, make sure it's locked. Get out of here. My allergies are going crazy with all the skeeters and the grass. All right, bus is locked. Thanks, roll call. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here too. You guys are the best. All right, door's closed, everything's locked. Let's go home. Connie, you too, Connie. Thanks for being here. You guys stay happy, stay healthy, and most of all, stay lucky. I'm gonna try and do a live stream every single day now. I know that's wishful thinking, but I'm gonna do my best. We've done 3 in a row so far. Nice little streak. So I'll try and be consistent this year. We're gonna grow this channel like you guys wouldn't believe. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. That is exactly what I needed to end my day. I appreciate that. You guys have a beautiful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.